And next we will hear from Mark regarding his assistance dog, Nova. Special thanks to Mark and the town of Davidson for sharing this interview.
Maybe I should look for a service dog, because she had a service dog with the VA. So I went online, just started searching for service dogs, and there was one that was close to Fort Bragg. I'm a Fort Bragg soldier, and if you know anything about Fort Bragg soldiers, they try to stay within the community. And I just read up about continuing the mission, and they said it was for North Carolina, South Carolina veterans and stuff. So I sent in an email. I emailed her, and she says, well, you got to fill out application and stuff. But it was quite a while, because, you know, I know their dogs are in high demand. So, but then we went to Davidson to interview, and I met Susie and her husband, and he had been in the Special Forces community, and I had worked with some of those guys, so we had something to talk about. I think he and I talked more about things than I did with Susie. And so we went from there, and they came to the house and checked out our house, and I did an essay for them. Nova, what is wrong, buddy? All these people around, huh? And so I was excited, really, really excited, but I was really scared that I wouldn't be able to get a dog. And when I found out that they had chosen me to get one, I was elated, because I love dogs, but I did not have a clue what this dog would do for me. I really didn't. And it was like having another child. And he started, when we started bonding, I know that most of the stuff for a dog, I think, is the fact that the responsibility, I take it very serious, that so many people put in such hard work to raise this dog, that another veteran could have this dog if I'm not doing what I should do to raise him right. So he and I do everything together. We go everywhere. We flew on a plane to Texas. So that was his first plane ride. But and the thing that really impressed me about continuing the mission is they bring you into a family, and they check up on you, and they send you emails. We switch. I send pictures of him more than I sent pictures of my kids around. But Susie, I send pictures to Susie all the time of the dog and different things that we're doing down at the beach and stuff. And I was really impressed with the family aspect of continuing the mission, because I've met some of the people, but I haven't been I was more of an introvert before, and I don't really like crowds or get with people, and I have a hard time talking to people. And that's the reason I'm surprised that I'm able to do this. But Susie just said, tell what I feel. But I'm gonna tell you, it's been an adventure. It's been a year now. I told Susie just a few minutes ago that we had been here for a year, or we'd been together for a year, and I think he does a lot for even my parents, because I'm taking care of my older parents, and now he goes in and he knows, he will tell them bye and stuff, but he loves them too. And they have a poodle, so he's got a poodle friend that he tries to be nice to, but the poodle's always growling at him. But it's been the responsibility is just like I said, having a kid again. He's with me 24/7, and I can't even be with, I've run to the store before and left him at the house with my wife before, and it just freaks me out that I don't have him with me. Everybody in the store wants to pet him. Everybody, everywhere you go, wants to pet him. Leave it. And everybody wants to pet him, so you have to explain that he's a real service dog. It's kind of interesting how many people say they have a service dog, but they're not. Is that a real service dog? I don't know. One that has been trained and certified. Because if I educate people every day on that a service dog is more than a dog that you can take places with you. when I it's really awesome when I get upset. He can tell. The thing you tell him, I'll be sitting. I got really upset not too long ago. He'll jump up and he'll put his head on my lap, and he's always, even when we sit and watch TV. Every time I go to sit and watch TV or whatever, it doesn't matter where he's at in the house. He comes up and he has to be touching me. He sits by me all the time and it has to be touching me, and it gives me comfort to know that he's there. I was telling Susie earlier that my wife, we have a business thing down at the beach, and my wife's down there most of the time, and for the last year she's been basically down there, and we go back and forth, but he has been such a comfort to me to know that he's there at night. Even I can hear him snore, and I'm sure I snore too, but I hear him snoring at night. So he's always with me, and it makes me feel good that he's there. And now see how he's settling down now. I think he's getting used to the fact that the lady that raised him's here. But I just can't explain the feelings that you have for a dog. I was one of those guys that lived in the field and jumped out of airplanes, and I never thought that I would have such a bond with a dog. And it's amazing to have a trained dog. Unless you've ever had a trained dog that can show you affection like this dog does, then you don't understand. And most people can't understand, I don't think, because a lot of times you have these snotty people who ask me, says, well, what do you have a service dog for? And I don't need to explain it to them. And I've gotten upset before, and my wife has calmed me down and knows that we walk away, and because people say really mean things, but pretty much society's like that anymore. But during COVID, it's been nice to have him with me, because I don't go out too many places. I go to a grocery store and stuff, but he's always there when I get stressed out. He's always, I mean, look at this dog. I mean, look at that face. Buddy.
And of course, Nova couldn't say goodbye without showing off a few of his fun tricks.
Okay, sit down. Lay down. Okay. Parlor tricks.